Hey, you guys, I hope you all are doing well today. Today, I thought that we'd head into the Dollar Tree and kind of go through all of their Christmas decor and Christmas items to see what's new. Keep in mind, holiday decor and things for holidays are now $1.50. The first thing I wanted to share is this microfiber nutcracker towel. Now, that would look really cute as a decorative towel in your kitchen. They also had several choices of these tablecloths. And again, these are $1.50. Then I wanted to share the gift bags because their gift bags, honestly, I just don't think can be beat for the price. These were all really glittery gift bags. I'm not sure how the fallout is here, but the bags felt like nice quality and they were larger bags. I loved this one here. I thought this one was so pretty. Now the front side is glittery, the back side is not, and the sides are not glittery as well. They did have these little doorbell hangers. They've had these for quite a long time, you guys. They do come out with different looks, but they have always had these little door hangers with the bells on them. I do like the variety that they're giving us now these days. They also had this really cute icicle trim that I thought was kind of fun that maybe you could hang off of a mantle or decorate with that somehow. I did see that they had these little decal stickers. I thought these were adorable. They are puffy stickers and they are for your window. I thought that they were just stickers, you guys, but they're actually window decals. They did have two different sets to choose from. These are always fun to have your youngsters decorate the windows with. They also had these ones. They've had these in previous years. I don't think that these are new designs. I think that they've just brought them back. I'm hoping that I see more new items for the holiday drop. I'm hoping this next week when I go in, I see some new releases, you guys. I was seeing some of the older items. They had these nutcrackers. Now, I cannot remember if these are the exact nutcrackers that they have come out with. I feel like these look different. They had 4 or 5 different styles to choose from. The mouth does not work and they are plastic, but I thought that they were cute. Now these bags were a little bit smaller and I just loved these. They gave me like a vintage feel. They did have the gold foiling on them. They looked a little more sophisticated than the glitter ones. The glitter ones are really fun, but these ones were really pretty. I really liked this nutcracker one. I thought that that one was really nice. Then they did have these little gift sacks. These are perfect to throw your gifts in when you're taking them to family, or maybe you're taking them to a donation center or something like that, where you can put multiple gifts in these. Now, I will not say that they were the thickest material and the strongest, but I think that they would do the job. They also had these choices in bags, which I thought were really pretty with the gold foiling. Now these I've seen out previously. They are just yard stakes, but they're so cute. They kind of give like that vintage wood farmhouse look, and I just thought that they were nice and worth sharing just in case some of you have not seen those previously. They did have a pretty large selection of bows, some large, some smaller in 2 packs. They have had most of those throughout, I don't know, the past few years. They also had these plastic bells. These bows are a crushed velvet or faux crushed velvet, you guys. They also had this one here. So I saw the 3 different colors, the red, the plum, and that like khaki color. Then they had this one that was pretty cute. These are a set of 2. So if you're doing some crafting and you want to put bows on a wreath or maybe a mantle piece, that would be pretty cool. Then I had to share the bags. You guys, I think that this was a trip of gift bags because they had so many cute ones that I wanted to share with you. I really can't get over the price for having a decorative bag and then being pretty good quality. I think that that is such a great steal. Now this one I had to share. It always reminds me of Thomas Kincaid. This one in person is beautiful, you guys. It literally, like, the car kind of stands out. It looks 3D-ish in person. And they did have the packs of greeting cards. They've had these for quite a while now. I don't know if these are new designs or if these were brought back from last year, but I did see, I think, 2 or 3 different packs. And they do have the example or sample on the back. They come with a card and an envelope with a little sticker. So maybe they did have 3 different packs. This one I think is more of a faith-based pack or a religious pack. So they also had these adorable gnomes. It looks like these were $1.50 as well, and I only saw the 2 designs. They had the tinsel trees, which they've had forever, you guys. These looked a little bit bigger, but honestly, I can't remember, but I really liked the blue one, so I'm going to share that. They had these back. Those have been out for so long. They also had these cute little gift card holders. Again, these were only $1.50. So these are more of a rectangular shaped, but they had, I think, 4 or 5 different designs to choose from. They were super cute, perfect to put a gift card in. I mean, you can even turn this just into a gift box for some smaller items, and that would be fun. Maybe even jewelry or something like that would be really fun to add to these. But really nice heavy duty boxes. Oh, you guys, I lied. There's 6 different designs. They did have some new coloring and sticker activity books for your kiddos. These are perfect to just have on hand. If you have kids yourself, if you have kids in the family that come hang out, grandkids, these will keep them busy for quite a while. You can also have these under the tree, or maybe if you guys are doing Christmas events, you can have these so that kids can keep themselves busy. They did have some wall decor or tabletop decor, however you'd like to use these. I usually don't hang them on my wall. I usually use them around the house on bookshelves or countertops or something like that. But I did want to share the ones that I had seen at this particular store. There were not a ton of new ones, but I did see some. And again, these are $1.50. Then they also had the calendar countdowns. They had 3 different designs. It is on like a thinner felt. They're pretty sturdy though, honestly. They have the little Velcro with your little moving, um, what is that called? I don't know, the little moving tag, where you cover the date. But I thought that those were really cute just to hang on a wall for your kiddos to count down until Christmas. Now they have brought these back. I've seen these in the previous years, but I wanted to share them. You know how Dollar Trees are all different. They also have some of the large berries. These come in a pack of 16. They also had the white pearlescent ones that come with 16. Then I saw that they had 3 different candy or treat trays or serving trays. These are of a harder plastic. I do not think that you should wash these in your dishwasher. I don't think they're dishwasher safe, so you want to hand wash these. But I thought that they would look really cute serving food on your countertop, maybe during an event or just Christmas dinner. They also had this one here with all the little candy canes on it, and I thought that that was really cute. This one is a pretty large serving tray. They had some of these little treat bags. Now they had different types of treat bags. This one here specifically had the little ties connected to it. Now this one that I'm sharing, you want to use the little twist ties that they have in the bags. But these are perfect to send to either school with your kids, to hand out, maybe in your office. But they had quite a few to choose from. Then they had these really cute little plastic stemware that look like Santa's belt and jacket, which I thought was adorable. They also had these little plastic containers, perfect if you love making your Christmas desserts or sweet treats that you want to hand out to neighbors, family, friends. So these that I'm sharing here come two per pack. You get the little canister and the lid. It has a little handle like a bucket. And then this one here comes two in a pack. I love how it has that little scalloped edge. I think that that's adorable. And that also comes two in a pack with the base and the lid. I thought this little chip and salsa dish was so cute. It looks like Santa's pants and belt. They also had this plain red bucket and this little pail, which I thought was adorable. Now, this is a tin plate, and I thought that that was kind of cool to have out serving food or, sweet treats, you guys. They also had this larger one that I thought was really nice, and it is more of like a tin or metal. This here is actually for Santa's cookies. It is made from ceramic. This is washable safe or dishwasher safe. They also had some really cute little tins, different shapes. They had the gingerbread, Santa. They also had the little penguin. Now, what was really cool about the Santa one is it's double-sided. I'm not sure about the other ones, but I know Santa was. They also had these tin little buckets here that you can put cookies in or homemade candy. A lot of things that you can keep in mind are for making things at home. These can also be gifted as gift boxes, maybe with DIY crafts and things like that. Now, this one was my absolute favorite. It reminds me of vintage so much. They also came back with these little pillowcase covers, and they have these little silicone ice trays. You can definitely put chocolate in those or coffee and freeze them. Then I saw that the candy aisle had this adorable little activity candy set. Comes with suckers, little stickers, and activity pages. They also have the chocolate fluff Santa. He is filled with marshmallows. They've had these for years. I used to get them for the kids all the time and my husband, because he loves the Rudolph movie. They have the Peeps. I wasn't seeing too many new candy items, and I just thought that these were so adorable. I honestly could not tell you what they tasted like, if they were good or not, but I just thought that this was so cute. They had the gingerbread house, and they also had the little gingerbread men. And I think there's 4 in these. Christmas candy is only $1.25. Then I wanted to share the Albanese because I thought that those looked kind of cool. Andy's also had a bar, which I thought was fun. Then they came out with the solar stakes for your front or backyard. They are lighted. And they had snowmen. They also had the elf here. They had Santa. Super cute. Really cute to go around your pathway or maybe around if you have bark or rocks. Then they also had the little Christmas lights in all different colors. So many colors to choose from. Now, I did see new dishes here. Honestly, I feel so crazy sometimes when I say, I don't know if these are new, but you know how Dollar Tree is. They roll out new items all the time, but I loved the plaid dishware. I thought it was so classic and so pretty. And so I had to share it with you guys. They had the dinner plate. This is a salad plate. It does say joy. I believe that they had different varieties of the plates and their sayings. Yes, so they had this one, the most wonderful time of year. Me personally, I really like the one that says joy. And then they have the same prints in the bowls. So you get to choose which saying you want. They also had the mugs. I do kind of wish that the mug was just plain solid plaid. I think that that would look so nice, and maybe joy written on the inside bottom. So after you drink your cup of coffee or hot cocoa, then you could see joy. I don't know. I think that that'd be kind of cool. And then they also had these towels, and these are microfiber towels. So just remember that the microfiber is a little sticky, you know, to your fingers. They also had the tree print. Now, I remember the tree print being out last year or the year before, but I could not remember the plaid, you guys. Help me out. Let me know. You guys always help me out when I say something's new. They also had all of the different hot pads, and they had the regular ones like this. They also had the gloves. So, you know, the different varieties to choose from to go with your set. They also had solid plaid, which I really liked. They had a dish pad. I forgot to say that. That was at the beginning, I think, when I got to the dishes. They also had these little shot glasses that I thought were kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen Dollar Tree come out with shot glasses like that. Now, I don't drink, but I think that that's adorable. Look at the elf one. Elf sized. That's cute. Then they have the little wine glasses. I like that one. It just says merry and bright. I'm not sure if you could really see it. I like the simplicity in it. Now, this little glass was my favorite. Look at the tree. It's actually on both sides, which I really liked. This was the only one that I saw that had it on both sides. And I like the simplicity to that, to where there's no writing. It's literally just the image. I think that that was really cool how they did that. But they have several of these glasses to choose from. Now, this is another set of dishes that I absolutely loved. I thought that they were very vintage. I know I always bring up vintage, you guys, but I am a sucker for vintage. I love everything vintage. But I thought that this dish set was so pretty, and I do not remember this set being out. I really think this is their new set. Now they brought back the little snowflakes, which I thought are really pretty and really simple, and I love that. I love the shape of the bowl with just the flakes on it, but I'm pretty sure that came back from last year as well. Let me know down in the comments what dinnerware set you guys would pick up or that you guys have already purchased. I think I would have picked up the second one, but I also love the plaid, so I don't know. It's kind of tricky. Let me know. The glasses were really pretty that go along with this set, and you could feel the decal on the top of the glass. Very pretty. They also had this towel. Again, it's microfiber. It goes with the tree set. I don't think that they really had too much of the tree set here. I think it was just a mug. And then they have the beaded trays that are wooden, which I think are so pretty. They have these packs of candles. They are $5 for the LED hanging candles, which I think are pretty cool. $5 I don't think is bad. They also had this Dove soap in the 2-pack. They had 2 different scents to choose from, and these were $5. Now, I did see that they had plush blankets for $6. Now, I went to the Dollar General, I don't know, about a week ago, and they had plush blankets, but I honestly feel like these plush blankets are thicker. But I don't know. Let me know if you guys have gotten both and what you guys think. But just feeling it on here, it feels like these are like a nicer, thicker quality. I loved that pattern. I think it's pretty. But they did have several different to choose from. These are perfect to just keep in your car or maybe gift it to, you know, a parent or a grandparent, even a kid. I mean, I love blankets, you guys. My kids love blankets. All right, so I had to share these beautiful little bows with you. They are like a faux velvet on one side and then a gold foiling on the other. Super pretty little bows or ribbons to add to your presents if you want to make them look a little more classy or fancier. I would say pick these ones out because they are really nice. And I think they're $1.25 because these ones next to it are $1.25. Then I did see these little tags or ornaments. I would put these on presents. I think that that's a super fun touch to add to gifts when you wrap presents. Then they had this LED candle. It is a faux candle and it's battery operated with the little nutcrackers all around it. I thought that that was kind of cool. I thought that these looked just like Christmas lights and I just loved them. I thought that they were so pretty. They did only have the 3 colors to choose from. I loved the crackling effect that they gave off. But that is it for today's video, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed hanging out with me during this holiday run to the Dollar Tree. You guys be safe, be blessed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.